BrandyPhilsGang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, PhilsGang.com. We're using charting. PhilsGang.com.
For more information, go to PhilsGang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
Lindsay, having said that, the economy overall is incredibly strong, and that continues to be the story, the economy here in the United States. How do you measure what's happening in the United States?
Well, that's certainly a lot to get in. I do think the economy is on solid footing.
Oh, boy. Economy. It's all we hear every day. We hear every day how this is exploding. You know what they tend to forget? Every market crash have the same thing in common. Right before the crash is when you get the most nonsense, when you get the most noise. Usually right before a crash, if you go back and look at 1987, then you go back, look at the dot-com crash, look at the housing crash, each one of those, same thing. That you get to a point that people are just, so wound up that the emotion is taken over. And they'll pay anything for stocks because most people, like this market has been, think about this market. This market has been rallying since 2008. 2008 to 2017. Let's use those years first. The market's been rallying for one reason. Because from 2008 to 2017, interest rates were near zero. No other country has done that. Near zero. You're giving money to the hedge funds, to the big institutions, the insurance companies, the big banks, free. They have no cost. That's why. And most of that money went into doing stock buybacks to push that market up. And I always warn you, the market has nothing to do with the economy at all. The stock market is not the economy. But all we hear is how great the economy is. So strong, really. But why don't we do a little digging and see how real strong it is? And to me, I don't care if it is or isn't. It doesn't matter. When I tell my gang all the time, when we buy a stock, we don't care what the market's doing. We detach ourselves from the noise. All we want to know if we're going to buy a stock, Ford or Bank of America or any stock, we want to make sure that the institutions, the big institutions, are buying that stock. Then we buy it. We are never going to buy a stock unless we are convinced the institutions are buying it. That'd be pretty silly to go in and buy a stock and not know if the institutions are buying. And you know how many people do that every day? About 99.99%. Because they listen to some dopey a guy on TV or some dopey analyst or some dopey broker. But isn't it common sense? Of course it's common sense. The only reason a stock goes up is if money goes to that stock. Who has all the money? The banks and the insurance companies and the hedge funds. And when they get money free from 2008 to 2017, and they can start buying their own shares back, so there's less shares available. So that means when their earnings stink, they can spread earnings over fewer shares. That pushes the earnings up and pushes up the stock price. And this fraud has been going on since 2008 to 2017 and continuing today. But here's what really gets me. If you look underneath the economy, the government income, let's talk about the government. The government is a business like any business. It has income and it has expenses. So let's just see how strong this economy is. The government income for 2018 will be $3.3 trillion. They're going to take a net loss when they pay all their bills of $1.2 trillion. So as a business, they have lost $1.2 trillion. The government's net worth is a negative $20 trillion. What does that mean? In other words, shareholders' equity, if we took, is negative, which means if we took all the assets and we sold them and we paid off all the liabilities, like you do any company, what would we have left? We'd be in the hole $20.4 trillion. What, are you nuts? And when I hear this,
the market's on fire, the economy's booming.
How can the economy be booming? It's bankrupt. This country's insolvent. Thank God we have a printing press. And this is why people lose money in the dot-com crash, 1987 crash, dot-com, housing crash, because this is the nonsense that's going on. Now, think about this. We owe $21 trillion is our national debt. And we're insolvent. That does not include the long-term debt of Social Security and Medicare. That's another negative $49 trillion. So let's put the $49 trillion negative, okay, with the other negative worth. We have a total of $70 trillion. Is this as a business? We're in the hole. We got to start filing bankruptcy in the United States. Thank God we got a printing press. So all this is just nonsense. Take the budget deficit. We are spending so much more than we're taking in. The budget deficit went from $650 billion under Obama, who was a dope, to $1.2 trillion. $1 trillion. I can't even say it. $1 trillion. You know, we've got to pay $1 trillion each year for the next 10 years. In other words, we're spending $1 trillion each year for the next 10 years more than we take in. That has to be financed. You and I, okay, they come to us, we have to finance it for them. What does a budget deficit do? What's that mean, budget deficit? What kind of consequences you got with a budget deficit? Just like a trade deficit, you got terrible consequences. First of all, budget deficits keep wages down. Hey, let's take a look. For the last 5 years, our wages have been declining. For the last 5 years, our wages on an annual basis have been going up 2.7%. Inflation, and we'll even use the government's crooked number, okay, is 2.9. So that means our wages are not keeping up with inflation. Therefore, the last 5 years on an annual basis, when you get your wage increase, the inflation eats it. Why do you think the banks give you more credit cards? Why do you think student loans hit a new historic high of $1.5 trillion? Why do you think credit cards are at historic highs? Because people need credit cards because they're not making enough wages. They need credit cards. They're using credit cards to supplement their income. They supplement their income. And who's making the money on the credit cards? Our owners, the 1 percentile. They love giving out credit cards. They make a fortune on credit cards. Now, think about this. The budget deficit, it's a killer. It kills jobs. No question about it. It keeps wages down, kills jobs, slows the economy. And our debt is now growing at 7 times faster than our economy. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. So we have to pay, as I say, for those budget deficits. They don't pay for themselves. We have to pay those. So that means that if you're looking for a wage increase, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. So we have to come out and say every day how the economy is so strong. Everybody's taking their head, putting it in the sand, just like they did in 1987, like they did with the dot-com and the housing crash. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
There's so much good news that's been going on.
So much news, good news going on. And I'm glad. Okay? But let's put it into perspective. Why so much good news going on? Because we have a midterm election going on. And I'll explain why all this news, all this great news, all this pumping is coming right now, right before the midterm. What's going on? What's reality? But before I do that, look, I'm going to do again, this will be my third group now. The last group, a month ago, I said, I want you to join my gang, it's $39.95, and I will give you the chart free to use for 30 days when you join the gang, my MV2 color-coded chart, which you can follow me on. This is the chart that tells me when to have my gang buy certain stocks and when to get out of those certain stocks. Now, since that day, when we did this about 4 weeks ago, now, again, I want to say this, that not every gang member made these numbers I'm going to give you. Okay? I'm not saying every gang member made these numbers. I'm not saying that if you become a gang member today, that you're going to end up with these kind of numbers. But let me go through them first. My B group, okay, AMD, up 46% since we formed our B group about 4 weeks ago. Citigroup, 2%. AVA, 13%. TNDM, 42%. DLTR, Dollar Tree, up 2%. These are ones we just started with. Dollar Tree. We have shorting, GDX, 12%. Starbucks, 5%. So now I am not saying that every gang member who joined the gang 30 days ago made 46% on AMD or 46 or 42% on TNDM. I'm not saying that. Or 12% shorting GDX. What I'm saying is that was the opportunity that I put forth. That's the opportunity I gave them. When they got in, because not every gang member gets in at the same time. Some hesitate. They're not sure. But the point is that is each stock is like a profit center, its own profit center. That is the profit you can gain when it goes from red to green. As soon as it turns green, and when it starts turning red, tells you to get out. So between when it turns green, back to red, that is the profit center, 46%. Now, some gang members do get it all. Some get half. Some get a quarter. As they go along, they get more confident, they get more of it. But you have the opportunity there. But the most important thing is not if you got 46% or 5% or 2% or 12%, that you have consistent profits and you're always out before the bad news. You're always out. You don't wake up one morning, you come in and the market's down and your stocks are down 20% and you lost your money. You'll always be out before that happens. My color-coded technology, as I said, I've been on this earth for over 40 years. 40 years. How I wish. 72 years. I've been doing this business more than 40 years, and I can tell you this. The one thing I've learned is people just don't want to lose money, and they'll be with you forever. They'll be loyal forever. They just don't lose money. That's it. And what this chart does, it identifies the most important part about this chart is not identifying the stock that's going up. That's pretty easy. Anybody can do that. You can throw a dart at the Wall Street Journal with a market that's going up, that's financially engineered, where interest rates from 2008 to 2017 or 2018 now have been near 0%. Think about this, we've only hit a 1% interest rate starting in the end of 2017. Think about that. So my point is that you have an opportunity to see how this works. You can go to my site, philsgang.com, and you can see the returns. It's free. Just go to philsgang.com, and it's absolutely free. And just go to Toolbox, and when you pull down the Toolbox, it says MV2 returns. So I'm going to start another group, C group. And I'm going to start it right now. It's limited to 20 people, just like my B group, just like my A group. And I'm going to start now, okay? So all you do is join the gang for $39.95, and for the next 30 days, you get to use the chart free with the stocks I give you, and you'll love it. And at the end of 30 days, you go, if it didn't work out for you, then that's it. You're not obligated with anything. So we limit it to 20, just like we did with A, and now B group is done. Now we're starting today. Right now with C group, limit to 20 people, and of course we shut it off after 6 o'clock tonight. Okay, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. If you want to join the gang and get the free chart, the color-coded MV2 chart, it's available right now. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. I need 20. I'm reaching out for 20 more gang members. Okay, we limit this group to 20 like we did the first two groups. Okay, let's get started. So why is all this great information? Because it's midterm elections. And you gotta pump them. Every president that's been in office, especially it's been in the White House, historically, they know that the midterm elections are the most difficult election ever. Why? Well, because first of all, what happens, the midterm election, the problem is your loyal base, they don't show up. Your loyal base is disinterested. They won the big one. They won the presidential race. And they're your loyal base. And even if they're grumpy at something, they're so loyal, they're going to stay with you. Here's the problem for Trump and for every president is the independents. They're the ones that get grumpy. They're the ones that aren't forgiving. They're not a loyal base. So right now, Trump has a problem. He would lose the election if it was held today because the independents are grumpy, because Obamacare has not been repealed, the skyrocketing premiums, deductibles at new nosebleed levels, the tax cuts, not everybody benefited, just 4% of our workforce. People are working past retirement age. We have more people working multiple jobs today than we did during the Depression. Unbelievable. And people can't afford a home. Unbelievable. We'll be right back with more. Join my gang. They're waiting for your call. Limit to 20. We shut it off at 6 o'clock.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Philsgang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, if you want to join my gang and get your free chart, it's a $39 value, you get it free. Call now, 877-600-GANG between now and 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Join the gang, and you get that chart free. And then you can follow me on that chart. Every stock that we put up, that we do a video every day, 3 times during the day, we change the video out for you. And I tell you when to buy, when to sell. I follow all the way through. You don't have to do a thing. You just follow my instructions. And you'll see I do it based on the color code of the chart, buy and sell. I follow the money. I don't follow the noise. So I don't care if they say the economy's terrific and they're lying. I don't care if they say the economy's lousy and it's the truth. It doesn't matter. Because as long as you're following the money, you're going to be fine. You're never going to get caught. Remember, October 19th, 1987, the Dow lost 29% of its value, almost 30% of its value. The dot-com, March 10th, 2000, the NASDAQ lost 78% of the value. Then we had the housing con, September 16, 2008. The market lost 89% of its value. And remember the flash crash in May of 2010? Within 20 minutes, the market dropped 1,000 points, losing 9%. The biggest crash we ever had was in 1932. We lost 89%. Now, they all have the same thing in common. What is going on today is what happened in each one of those crashes. And the problem is people are not getting out of their stock in time because the people that are operating a 401k, they're on salary. They don't get paid on performance. The other big problem is there's no fiduciary relationship for them to get you out because they don't have any loyalty to you. That's the law. They don't need to.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's it. So nobody's looking over it. They could care less. They get paid the same every year, year in and year out, because they get paid on the size of the fund, not on how much returns they made for you. They could care less. That's why they have what they call stockbrokers. They're salespeople going out and they're trying to grab as much money from you as they can, put it in that pile, grow that fund. You hear people every day on CNBC and Fox, we manage a $22 trillion fund. We manage an $8 billion fund. That's all they care about is that number, because that's what they get paid on. Okay, they get paid on the bigger the fund, the more salary the guy gets. It's ridiculous. So you're never going to be out in time because their interest is the same as yours. So those years that I was in the market, I kept saying to myself, the biggest problem that people are having is not getting in and making the gains. Any dope can get in and buy Citigroup or buy TMDM and get 42%. But the problem is getting out. And that's why this chart is so important. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. You'll have it free for 30 days. You join my gang. And then, again, I supply the stocks for you. I tell you exactly what to do. And all you do is just follow my picks. Every day, how can you lose? Every day, 3 times during the day, I change the videos for you. Okay. So here's what's very important. Today they come out and they said that the economy grew from 4.1 to 4. The GDP went from 4.1 now to 4.2. And the economy's fantastic because it did that. Really? Let's talk about the GDP. What is the GDP? What is it? All it does is measure the total market value of goods purchased by stores or whatever to sell at any given quarter. So every store, every retail outlet that buys goods, whatever they are, whether they're boats or ties or hats, the government goes in and measures, the BLS and goes in and measures how many items or how many goods did they buy, and they put in what's the value. Well, guess who? Here's the problem. Market value, that's the word. In others, again, the definition of GDP to measure the total market value of all goods and services purchased for the final use. So I'm going to go and purchase a bunch of laptops to say I'm a wholesaler, I own a store, and then I'm going to sell them to you. Well, they measure how many laptops did I purchase. And what's the value of all the laptops I'm going to sell to you? Well, guess who puts the value on them? There's not an independent source. The government, the BLS, they're the ones that put the value on. And they raise the value up and down, whatever they, especially going into the midterm elections. The GDP is another thing about the GDP that's terrible. That is that's not only the most manipulated number, because it's easy to manipulate, because it's the government who decides what the value is. If I go out and I buy $100,000 worth of computers and I bring them to my store, they measure the value of those. So if all of a sudden they want the GDP to go up, the government puts up more value than I even put on them. It's rigged. They do the same thing with inventory. Soybeans is their big one. They love taking inventory, manipulating the inventory. So that number is just a joke. And also, it's a lagging indicator. I've always told you the two best numbers is always, you can depend on every day, is the housing starts, which are falling off a cliff, and durable goods orders. And the big one, the mother lode, is the yield curve. When the 10-year Treasury yield and the 2-year Treasury yield are almost the same, they're coming up together, it signals a recession. And guess what? Right now, it's signaling a recession. So everything they're saying is good. Here's the funny thing. Wasn't it Trump, when he was a candidate, came out and said, he said, you know what? This is nothing but a big, fat, ugly bubble. Remember he said this right here? Big, fat, ugly bubble.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
So why did he raise rates 5 times in 18 months compared to Aunt B 2 times in 96 months? He's contradicting himself. Does that make any sense? No. Now, we say we celebrated the longest bull market run in history. We ran up 320 points since 2008. Great, terrific. But here's what they don't talk about. At the same time, we had the second remember, when that stock market corrected on January 26, when it dropped 10%, and it stopped going down on the 4th of February, we had a 10% correction. In our history, the average is only 40 days to go back up the same 10% of the drop. Always been 40 days. It took 138 days before it rallied. The number, the second longest time, that was the first longest time, was back in 1961, where it took 222 days to get out of correction mode. So what does that mean, you're in correction mode? It means that the big institutions are not viewing the stock market as strong. They're not. Now listen to this. This is unbelievable right here, this statement.
The stock market. Okay, I wanted to start this story this way. I feel good. Do you feel good about the stock market? I mean, is that the reason that we feel good about the economy, or is it vice versa? Anyway, partly there's a report that we do feel good about the economy, and the stock market people notice.
So they're still tying together the stock market and the economy. One doesn't have to do with the other. The stock market, the economy, is totally different than the stock market. The economy is what manufactures and distributes. The stock market is you can go in and buy parts of those companies that manufacture and distribute. It's ridiculous. Okay, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart, MV2 color-coded chart.
Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. Phil'sGang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With Phil'sGang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. At 6 o'clock, I will shut this off. I'm starting my C group. I already have an A group, if you recall. A B group, I asked you to join. Now I'm starting a C group, limited to 20 people, just like the other two groups. We'll shut this off at 6 o'clock tonight. You join the gang, $39.95, and you get the chart. That's around $39. You get that free. You use it for the month where I coach you. Okay, I select the stocks. Here, I'll give you the stocks we selected for our B group. Okay, we've selected AMD. It was up 40. It's up 46%. Citi is up 2%. AMD is up 13%. TNDM's up 42%, DLTR's up 2%, AMAT's up 2%, GDX is up 12%, and now what we're looking at is I got some great stocks right now that are heavily discounted. Frontier is down, discounted 62%. That's what you want something on sale, 62%. Emerging markets, it's down 23%. Caterpillar, if all you did is join the $39.95, I give you the free chart. You follow me when I tell you it turns green. You watch, it'll turn green. And that could be just that one stock could get probably a 10 or 15% return in the next 4 weeks. Just try that. I'll do, because I put these on my video every day. And if you're working and you're busy, doesn't matter. It only takes a minute and a half to look at it. And I also give you an alert that, hey, get out. Turn mother's picture to wall and run like hell. That's the real key. FSLR, it's down 40%. So these stocks are the ones that we're farming right now. We're watching every day. We're waiting for the green buy signal. And then, again, as I say, that's not the magic. The real hard work that went into these algorithms, was to identify when the institutions were pulling out their market, when the biggest insurance companies were pulling out their money out of the market. Like when AMD went up, it's still green. So we're going to be watching it, and when they start pulling their money out, it'll start turning red. And that's what you need. And I'm trying to convince you it works. So 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to 20 people, and all I'm asking for the 20 people, if all of a sudden you use it for 30 days, and you say, this is great, I never seen anything like this, then all of a sudden you say, I'm going to stay with this, and you start making money, remember St. Jude. That's what it's about. Okay? That's what it's all about. All right, so we've been talking about, everybody's talking about how great this economy is.
We are now the greatest economy that we have ever had. We're the greatest economy in the world.
Greatest economy in the world. But nobody wants to talk about the country is insolvent. How can you be the strongest economy in the world when the government's income is $3.3 trillion this year, and when they pay all their bills like any business, they're going to lose $1.2 trillion? How can you say it's the greatest economy in the world when at the end, this business, the United States of America, is going to lose $20.4 trillion? You can say this is the greatest economy in the world? What are you, nuts? If any business lost $1.2 trillion, and here, if they're saying this is the best economy in the world, if this is the best economy in the world and we lost $1.2 trillion, and it's the best economy ever, what about when it's a bad economy? What the hell is it going to look like? You got student loans hitting a high of $1.5 trillion. That's insane. You got auto loans, $1.1 trillion in debt. You got credit cards, $950 billion in debt. We are a debtor nation. The reason that the economy grew, when you grow an economy, it comes from spending. It comes from spending. So how can people be spending so much money when their wages aren't going up? In fact, they're saying this is a strong economy when we have, right now, we have 26% of our people in this country can't put food on their table. 46% of our population can't gather together $500 for an emergency. And this is the greatest economy in the world? Look, this is great trying to sell yourself going into the midterm election, because every president should be scared to death, because very few presidents ever walk away at the midterm election not losing. It's just a fact that every new president in a midterm election, they lose a boatload of seats. And most of the time, they lose the House. That is going to be terrible for the country if we lose the House. It's the independent voter. There's the problem. Because they're grumpy. His base loves him. I'm his base. But the problem is that I will forgive him. Now, I'm not going to come on the air and do what Cuddle does.
Look, the U.S. is the hottest economy in the world.
I'm not going to come in and do what Varney says or that whole group. I'm not going to do that.
The market's on fire. The economy's booming.
No, so I'm going to tell you the truth. And all you need is to understand where the economy, you got to get away from the fundamentals. You don't care if the economy is good. You don't care if the economy is bad in the sense of making money in the stock market. You just got to know when to get out so you don't get caught. You don't get caught. What happened in the crash of 1987? It went down 29%. Remember one day? We lost 29% of the value. And what about the internet bust? 44% of the stock value wiped out? Are you kidding? I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, that's how fast your money can go when these markets crash. And they all have the same thing in common. Too much debt. Our debt is huge. Are you kidding me? Our debt is huge. Think about it. Our budget deficits alone are going to be we're spending $1 trillion a year for every year. For the next 10 years, we're going to be in a hole, $1 trillion a year. That's going to kill our economy. Our trade deficit is $800 billion. Our household debt is $13 trillion. Our corporate debt, they're dying. Corporations, they've been borrowing and borrowing and borrowing money for free. Now all of a sudden they got to pay back $8.1 trillion, and interest rates are going up. What are you, nuts? You got people with the auto loans and the student loans and the credit. We are so in debt, it's incredible. Not just us. Remember, all the other central banks did the same thing. All the countries, okay, all around the world, they're all in debt. So do I sit back and say, oh, I'm not going to buy a stock when this was going on? Of course not. I'll buy a stock, but as long as I got an insurance, I'm going to get out. And I want to make sure I'm buying the best stocks. And I want to make sure I want to buy a stock like FTR, Frontier. That's dropped 62%. This is a brand name. This is what the institutions own. The institutions and the biggest corporations, including hedge funds and the insurance company, own a boatload of FTR. You know they're not going to walk away. So we just got to see when they're going to come back in. Well, right now, they've shorted it. That's why, remember, they made money shorting. So just like Caterpillar, it's down 25%. They made money shorting. Now we got to see when they're going to put money in. And that's what this chart does. So 877-600-GANG, join me. Get the chart free. There's no cost to the chart. You just join the gang for $39.95. And the value of that chart, the color-coded chart that gives us the buy and sell signal, is $39. But you don't have to pay that. At the end of a month, see what kind of returns you have. Now, if you want to see my full returns, the gang, just go to my site. It's free. Go to philsgang.com and go to where we have a drop down. This says Toolbox. Hit that toolbox, and there are the returns. I just gave you some of the returns we got for our B group. Again, I'm not telling you that I'm guaranteeing you're going to get the same returns. I can't do that. But I can guarantee you this. You're going to love it. And for the first time in your life, you're going to love the stock market because you can sleep at night. You're going to be out before it crashes. 877-600-GANG, limited to 20 people. That's it. And we close it out at 6 o'clock tonight. They're waiting for your call.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.